Welcome back. In today's episode, we are going to talk about how to properly pack your sea bag. As we all know, each and every cadet is issued one of these. It's just your typical everyday sea bag. Kind of carries like a backpack. You got your two straps right here. Basically, you wear these on your body like a backpack, and then whatever you have inside of here. If you'll notice, this sea bag, well, it doesn't really have much about it. It's just a piece of material, kind of tarp-like, maybe a little water resistant, but not waterproof. So I wouldn't leave this out anywhere where it might get moist if you've got stuff in there. Now, what we also have here is what in the Marine Corps we call it an ISO mat, but it can be considered a sleeping mat or anything like that. You can get one of these in the camping section at Walmart. You can get it at probably Academy Sports or Sportsman's Warehouse, any of those locations around here. Just basically like a little thin piece of styrofoam. You'll notice it kind of, by default, kind of rolls up like this. They usually sell them kind of all rolled up nice and tight. Well, these things here serve a purpose. Whenever you buy it like so, what you're going to want to do is, once you unroll it and get the material out of the plastic that it comes into, you can, and not fight with it, kind of stand over to the side, and you can kind of take it and roll it in the opposite direction. Now, once you do this, you're going to want to kind of hold on to it, because if you let it go, then obviously it's going to unspool. And you do want it to do that, but there's a time for that. So what you do, you get it basically just like so. Now this is the opposite direction in which it came shipped in the package or whatever, wherever it is you bought it at. The easiest way to do this is just kind of lay this sea bag down here and just take this device here, again, ISO mat, sleeping pad, whatever you want to call it, and you basically just tuck it all the way in there. Now, once you get it in there, in most cases it's going to have that desire to kind of spool or unspool and open up on you. Kind of shake it around a little bit. Maybe you can take your hands inside of it and basically open it up a little bit like that. Now you'll notice if I take the sides and I roll them over, you can basically see how this thing will stand up on its own. Now you'll notice off to my right, I've already got one that's got that pad in there. So it basically pretty much looks identical to this one. What this gives you the ability to do whenever you're going to Camp McCain, or anywhere for that matter that we take field trips on that you may be required to take a sea bag, is it gives you the ability to have this thing standing upright, so that way it makes it a whole lot easier to pack. Now when we go down to Camp McCain, obviously we're going to have our camouflage utilities and our boots on and stuff like that, so that's not what's going to be in here. But all the other things that you need to survive with and to keep you comfortable over the course of the weekend while we're there, you're going to need some way to pack that. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to have your sea bag with this little sleeping pad or ISO mat, again, whatever you want to call it, have it in there just like so. So once this is in there, all the items that you do not need readily available to you are going to be put into here. So if you've got some clothing items you want to put in, some hygiene items you want to put in, as you're having this thing sit to the side, it gives you the ability to grab a hold of your items, and this will stay upright just like so. You can just basically put it in there just like that. One more minute, I've got something else to show you. What we have here is our typical everyday backpack. Nothing special. It does not have to be one like this. It could be the one that you carry to school, or you may want to go out and get one from Walmart, Target, any places that sells backpacks, sporting goods place or whatever. Just has the various pouches on there. Now, whether you end up going to Camp McCain via the school bus or in someone's POV, and we know that stands for privately owned vehicle, you learned that last week. This is going to be the bag that you're going to put in probably your immediate hygiene items, maybe a set of headphones, your mobile device, whether it be a phone or a tablet or whatever the case is. So you want to be able to carry this on you. Now, when you get on the bus or in the vehicle, your sea bag is not going to be with you. These things take up a lot of space once they got everything packed into them. So trying to fit all the kids in the cars and all the kids on the bus along with their sea bag, it's just not going to work out. There's going to be other methods that we're going to transport these down to Camp McCain. So when it comes to the backpack, this is the item that's going to be on your immediate person. So if you've got a water bottle, something to drink, other than that maybe, or some snacks or whatever, this particular type of backpack is what you're going to utilize to keep on your person, so that way you've got it with you immediately. So it will be in the vehicle or on the bus with you, wherever you happen to be at. So this right here is what you're going to utilize to pack that stuff in. You can pack usually a pretty good amount of stuff in these. Obviously, we know this coming Friday, yep, that just happened, but we're going to keep going. This coming Friday is when we're going to depart from Olive Branch High School on our way down to Camp McCain. So if you are one of those individuals that has not yet brought in that permission form and not yet turned in that $5, go ahead and get that taken care of. We will accept that money and accept those permission forms all the way up until Friday morning. But the sooner the better. That way we can go ahead and get an accountability of who all is going, and we can go ahead and make our transportation needs. Hey, we look forward to seeing you back here at school next week.